Combien de fois vous est-il arrivé de prendre des photos qui, au final, vous ont déçu? Votre fille, par exemple, était pile au mauvais endroit, ou bien ce panneau n'aurait pas dû se trouver là. Pas toujours facile de revenir en arrière, mais grâce à la puissante technologie basée sur le contenu de Photoshop Elements, vous pouvez réorganiser votre photo. Vous pouvez supprimer des objets avec l'outil correcteur, mais aussi déplacer des éléments avec l'outil déplacement basé sur le contenu. Il suffit de sélectionner celui qui vous intéresse et de le faire glisser vers l'emplacement souhaité. Laissez-vous ensuite porter par la magie de Photoshop Elements qui se charge de tout et garantit un résultat impeccable. Adobe Photoshop Elements 12 vous offre toute la puissance d'un logiciel Photoshop ainsi que des fonctionnalités conviviales permettant d'appliquer quantité d'effets amusants et originaux. Vous avez probablement des photos et vidéos un peu partout, sur votre ordinateur, votre appareil photo, votre smartphone, voire votre tablette. Vous aimeriez sûrement pouvoir les regrouper au même endroit. Avec Photoshop Elements 12, vous pouvez désormais accéder à vos photos Elements où que vous soyez. Vous pouvez les visualiser et les partager sur votre smartphone ou votre tablette grâce à la nouvelle connexion Album Mobile. Vous pouvez aussi importer très facilement toutes vos photos et vidéos depuis vos terminaux mobiles sur votre ordinateur pour les avoir toujours à portée de main. L'outil déplacement basé sur le contenu permet de déplacer rapidement des objets en les faisant glisser à l'endroit souhaité. Vous pouvez aussi utiliser toute une variété de cadres, d'effets et de textures pour mettre vos images en valeur ou essayer les nouvelles modifications guidées pour exprimer votre créativité. Votre chien a les yeux jaunes à cause du flash. Pas de problème. Avec la fonction Yeux d'animaux, vous corrigez les yeux jaunes d'un simple clic. L'option Réglage optimisé et automatique des tons garantit des corrections de plus en plus intelligentes grâce à la mémorisation de vos préférences. Plus vous l'utilisez, plus elle s'enrichit. Vous pouvez aussi redresser vos photos et combler une zone manquante en arrière-plan avec l'outil Redressement optimisé. Et bien entendu, partagez facilement vos photos Elements avec vos proches dans des albums privés ou avec un public plus large en les téléchargeant instantanément sur Facebook. Avec Photoshop Elements 12, vous pouvez laisser libre cours à votre créativité et donner à vos photos une dimension spectaculaire.
Not every photo is perfect, especially when it comes to the subject of kids. Trying to get everyone into a nice photo and positioned properly is a little bit like herding cats. Fortunately, the Content-Aware Move tool can fix some of these common logistical problems in Photoshop Elements. Now, I have this image open inside of the Photoshop Elements organizer, and what I'd like to do is to move this girl a little bit closer to the boy to make them all look like they're in a cohesive group. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to Grid View, and this is where we can see all the thumbnails of our images. And with the image that I want to edit selected, I'm going to click on the Editor button to open that image inside of the Photoshop Elements editor. At the top of your screen, you want to make sure that you click on the Expert button to switch into the Expert mode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select a new tool that we can use here called the Content-Aware Move tool. And that's located in the lower left-hand corner of your Tools panel. I'm going to go ahead and select that. And you'll notice in the Options area down here at the bottom that we have the ability to create a brand new selection. We can add to an existing selection, subtract from a selection, or intersect with the selection. Now, because we have no selection created right now, I'm going to go ahead and create a brand new selection. So with this button enabled and the Move Radio button to the right selected, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to go ahead and just click and drag, just like you would use a lasso tool, to create a selection around this girl on the right side of this image. And it's important to understand too that you can really technically use any of the selection tools to create your initial selection. I just happen to find it easy enough in this example to use the Content-Aware Move tool to do this. So once you have an active selection, what you can do is you can click on that active selection, and I'm just going to drag this girl over so she's closer to the boy to her right. And when I let go of my mouse, Photoshop Elements is going to calculate what needs to happen from where she was moved to where she's moving to. So as you can see, when it's finished, this girl has now been repositioned to the new location and she's been removed from her original location. To deselect that, we can simply click once on our image, or we can press Command D on Mac or Control D on Windows to make that an inactive selection. Now, the other option you have here, in addition to the Move option, the radio button that we just used, you also have the Extend option. And you can have a little bit of fun with this, because what you could do if you wanted to is we could say select this log. I'm just kind of selecting the end of this log here. And instead of moving it, I'm going to click on the Extend radio button. And if I click and drag, I'm just going to move this over to the left a little bit. Photoshop Elements, once again, is going to recalculate that. And if I deselect, we can see that we just extended that log underneath the boy on the left-hand side of the image. So once you're satisfied with that, we can go ahead and go to File and choose Save. I'm going to save it as an edited version, and I'll go ahead and just save that image. Go ahead and click OK. And I'm going to close that image, return to my organizer, and we're going to take a look at one more example that's a bit more complicated. So I'm going to click on this image of the family sitting on this log. I'm going to click on the Editor button to open that inside of the Photoshop Elements editor. Now, just as I did before, I'm going to use my Content Aware Move tool, and I'm going to create a general selection around this girl. And once again, I'm not being super accurate, but I just want to leave a little bit of the background behind her. And I'm just creating this general selection. And then I'll go ahead and let go to complete that selection. Now, we just need to make sure that we choose the Move option, because I want to move her a little bit closer to her family. So I'm going to go ahead and click on her. I'm just going to drag to the right to reposition her a little bit closer to her mom. And as you can see, Photoshop Elements has recomposed this image, moved her a little bit closer to her family. Before you deselect this, you can also adjust this healing slider. And this healing slider is not so much a more or less, it's just different algorithms for calculating how this area is going to be filled. So if you wanted to experiment, you can drag this slider to the left, and you'll see some adjustments take place when Photoshop Elements recalculates that area. You can see that it changed that algorithm. We can drag it further to the left if we want to. And you can experiment with these different settings. Now, it wasn't perfect. We're probably going to need to do a little bit of cloning, but it definitely gets you a lot further than you would be if you had to move her manually using any other technique. I'll go ahead and click to deselect her. I'll just save that as an edited version and go ahead and click OK. As you can see, the Content Aware tool does an impressive job in a variety of different situations. Give it a try on your own photos, and I'm sure you'll find that the Content Aware Move tool will become a tool that you just can't live without.
Photoshop Elements vous permet de nettoyer vos photos ou de restaurer d'anciens clichés d'un simple clic. Avec le correcteur de ton direct, il vous suffit d'effacer les éléments indésirables et Photoshop Elements les remplace automatiquement en remplissant les vides de l'arrière-plan. Vous pouvez retirer des objets de toute taille, de scènes simples ou complexes. Rien ne laissera deviner qu'ils étaient là avant. Si vous souhaitez restaurer une ancienne photo, vous pouvez facilement lui redonner l'aspect qu'elle avait le jour où elle a été prise. Il suffit de gommer les marques de pliage ou d'humidité et les parties manquantes, et Photoshop Elements se charge du reste. Avec le correcteur de ton direct, vous obtenez très facilement le cliché parfait.
Sometimes it's nice to dress up a photo, especially a fairly average-looking photo that you'd like to use for a particular purpose. Photoshop Elements provides a convenient way to apply unique frame effects and textures to photos without the need to be a Photoshop expert. Now I'm beginning this video with this image that was shot of the Golden Gate Bridge, and I'm working in the quick edit mode right now. Now down here at the bottom in the lower right corner, you'll see that we have buttons for effects, textures, and frames. So I'm going to start by clicking on the effects category. You'll see that it's going to generate automatic thumbnails of the image that you have open. So you can use the scroll bar if necessary to view all of the different effects that are available. For example, we can click on Vintage, and that's going to apply that effect. And you can see this gives you a little bit of a retro effect. And if you decide that you just want to go back to your original, you can come up here in the upper right-hand corner and click on this Reset Image button. So when I do that, I go back to the original. Although you don't have to reset the image in order to apply a different effect. So for example, if I apply the Cross Process effect, which gives me a nice looking image here, I can always come over here and click on the lithograph effect, and it's simply going to overwrite the previous one. So I think I'll come up here and choose the toy camera effect, and that gives it another nice retro effect, as you can see. And then I'm going to move over to the textures category. So I'll go ahead and click on the textures button. This is showing me a number of different textures that can be applied to my image. So for example, this one here is the sunburst texture. So I'll go ahead and click on that. If you want to try something different, you can click on this texture here, which is called Blue Grid. I'm going to scroll way up here to the top and apply the cracked paint texture. And when I do that, we can see that we get a nice looking texture that's applied on top of our image. Now, the final option here is frames, so I'll go ahead and click on that category, and you'll see that there's a number of different frames available, and depending on the subject matter, you can choose different options. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to click on the basic black frame, and that's just going to apply a very standard basic frame to my image. Now, the other thing I'll point out when you do this, you'll notice that we have the handles around every corner and every side of this image, and that's to allow you to crop the image within the frame that you've applied. So if I grab one of these corner handles, you can see that I can drag and I can scale this image. And then if you click in the middle here, you can reposition the image within the frame at the newly cropped size. So I think I'll go right about there. And you can also use this slider that will also scale the image up or down depending on what you're looking for. Now, if you want to exit out of this without applying the crop, you can click on this button here to cancel the current operation. But I'm pretty happy with this crop, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the checkmark button to apply that operation. As you can see, Photoshop Elements provides an easy way to apply frames, effects, and textures to your photos.